The product that I'll be reviewing today is the one that I most often requested. Today I have with me the DOMS watercolor cake set of 24 shades and the DOMS watercolor tube set of 12 shades. Let's begin with the DOMS 24 watercolor cake set first. This student grade set comes enclosed in a plastic cover. On the back of the packaging, it states that the product is CE certified and is toxic free. The names of all the 24 shades are mentioned here, which is a useful piece of information, and I will be putting them down on my swatch card for future reference. However, as you can see, there is no mention of light fastness or transparency of individual shades. And this frankly isn't unusual for most student grade colors, since even the Camel student colors that I had reviewed in a previous video did not contain this piece of vital information. This is a set that was packed in 2020 and it's currently available at Rs 200. Let's take the box out of its packaging and take a closer look. The first thing that one can't help but notice is the size of the box. At 24 into 17 into 1 centimeter, it's pretty large as compared to a standard size of watercolor box. This is a Camel student set here and you can easily see how bulky it is in comparison. The individual cake sizes is large too. While Camel is 15 mm in diameter, the DOMS cake is 30 mm in diameter. The box itself is made of thick durable plastic, but it does make it quite heavy. There is a synthetic brush included, and while it doesn't seem to be of very high quality, it is usable. There is also an entry coupon for an art contest for students enclosed in the packaging. Honestly, I see the bulk of this box as a clear disadvantage. Now, I use cake paints when I'm traveling, and I'm not too sure whether I would prefer to carry this large size and relatively heavier box in my travel kit. For me to choose these DOM paints over any other paints that I'm currently using, the paints have to have a way superior performance. On the brighter side, I must say I'm quite fascinated by the shades in the box. They do look quite bright and alluring. So let's proceed to do a swatch test followed by a sketch to check the paints out. I'm using Diana Rowney Sable Hair brush for the swatch test and working on this beautiful journal crafted by Kalakosh, made with 25% cotton 300 GSM cold press Brustro paper. As I'm working with these paints, I can feel a graininess to the texture of the paints, especially as the paint rubs against the paper. The pigment strength is also weak and you need to do a considerable amount of rubbing to get sufficient amount of paint onto the brush. If you look carefully, you'd see that due to varying pigment sizes, the paints have settled quite unevenly on the paper surface. There is also a fair bit of chalkiness, almost as if some white pigment has been added to the binder, and this is even more evident in the pastel shaded colors. The range of colors, however, allows one to work directly on the sketch without having to worry about mixing colors. But I am missing two of my favorite shades, which are Burnt Sienna and Prussian Blue, without which I'm finding it hard to get my darkest dark. I have finished my sketch and I dare say it's turned out to be better than I expected. But let's check out the tubes too so I can give you a consolidated opinion about the DOMS watercolor set. This is the DOMS watercolor tubes of 12 shades. I must say that I'm quite fascinated by this clever bit of packaging. On one side you have this largish box of paints and on the other side you have this cute little color palette. Now compare this to the Camel watercolor tubes and keep in mind that both the paints are exactly the same price. They both cost Rs 100. So which box are you most likely to pick up? This is a very clever marketing and market positioning indeed. The box contains 12 tubes of colors of 5 ml each and these paints are CE certified too. The names of all the shades enclosed are mentioned on the box. Again, there is no mention of the light fastness or transparency of individual shades, except for this bit of text on the box that says vibrant colors and superior transparency. This is how the tubes are laid out in the box. Each of these plastic tube contains 5 ml of paints. The individual tube mentions the shade number, shade name, quantity, and the fact that it is CE certified. But there are no other details such as pigment names, series number, transparency, or permanence mentioned, which, like I said previously, seems to be a norm with most student grade colors. The color range seems again pretty good. There is a brush enclosed which is exactly the same material and quality as the one in the cake set. The palette is made of good sturdy plastic, although the edges are a bit rough. I like the fact that it is petite size and this makes it travel friendly. Let's proceed to do a swatch test followed by a sketch to test out the paints. The pigment quality of the tube paints is definitely more vibrant in comparison to the cake. There is no noticeable chalkiness. The paints are settling more evenly in the grooves, and this shows that the pigments are most likely of consistent texture. And I'm definitely happy to see burnt sienna and Prussian blue in the set. I'm also able to pick up ample pigment with my brush without needing to go back and forth constantly. The value range of shades going from light to dark is pretty decent, and overall I'm pretty happy with how the sketch has shaped up. Let's talk about the DOMS cake set first. Now personally, I feel the size of the box is way too big and heavy to be practical. While the shades in the box is really good and it is possible to get a decent painting out of the set, yet you cannot deny the fact that there is a fair bit of chalkiness to the paint and you do have to work hard to activate the paint and get a decent amount of it on the brush. All these drawbacks diminish the actual pleasure of using watercolor. Now while the set is great to use for a kid's school project, this is not what you should buy if you're looking at becoming a watercolor artist. On the other hand, the DOMS tube were quite a pleasure to use. The colors were rich and vibrant, the value range was really good, and it was possible to mix really interesting hues with the shades that are provided in the box. But you need to keep in mind that without any information about light fastness, there is no way of knowing whether your beautiful work of art will retain its vibrancy or fade over few years. Now I'm sure that one question that would invariably pop up is that if one had to choose between the Camel student tube or the DOMS student tubes, which should one choose? I did a swatch test with both the paints, and while I largely feel that both the paints are at par in terms of performance, if I'm really pushed to make a choice, I do feel the Camel paints have a bit more brightness and vibrancy in comparison to the DOMS paint. In the end, I just want to emphasize the fact that these are just tools to supplement one's artistic journey, and one should not get carried away searching for that perfect brush or that perfect paint. Just make sure that you're practicing your art and improving your skills, and don't forget to enjoy the journey on the way. If you enjoyed this video, do click the like button and do subscribe to my channel to watch an art supply review every Wednesday.